What's up, guys? Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and today we are going to talk about my favorite credit card issuer and my favorite category of credit cards. That's right, we are going to talk about American Express business cards, specifically the American Express Business Trifecta. Now, I do understand that business credit card videos don't normally do as well as personal credit cards, but I am trying to get the point across that every one of you is most likely a business. If you've ever sold a pair of sneakers on eBay, if you've ever flipped your tickets on Ticketmaster, then you are a sole proprietor and you most likely will qualify for business credit. And since our favorite issuer is American Express, I wanted to take a look at the American Express Trifecta Business Edition. So if it's your first time viewing the channel, we talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. If you're into that sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed, I truly appreciate you. And guys, as always, if you find any value at all out of this video, please hit the like button. It will help with the YouTube algorithm, and it will help us get this information out to people who can use it. Let's get right to it. Today, we are going to be talking about the American Express Business Platinum Card, the American Express Business Gold Card, and the American Express Blue Business Plus Card. The first two will be charge cards, and the Amex Blue Business Plus is a credit card. So let's get right into it. I want to go over this trifecta, and I want to explain the benefits of using these three cards inside a trifecta. This will not be complete reviews of these cards. We do have complete reviews of each one of these cards in our video content, but I just want to talk about how these three cards can complement each other and the benefits of using it as a trifecta. The first card, obviously, is the king, is the American Express Business Platinum Card. Now, the Platinum Card right now, you can still find a sign-up bonus for 150,000 MR points for the minimum spend. The minimum spends for business cards are quite a bit larger than personal cards, so keep in mind if you are interested in building a trifecta such as this. I think the public offer right now for the Business Platinum is 120,000 MR points, but you can still find the 150 point bonus. The annual fee for this card, as of the recording of this video, is $595. It's a hefty fee. It's a premium annual fee. And that premium annual fee is going to go up January 13th of 2022, and the new fee will be $695. I do understand that is a lofty annual fee to pay for a credit card, but if you want to see all the details and all the benefits and all the credits, we do have a link below for the American Express Business Platinum. I think you'll find it's well worth the annual fee. So inside this trifecta, what does this card do for us? Well, besides the giant bonus, the card earns 5 times points on flights and prepaid hotels within the American Express travel portal. Now that does include Find Hotels and Resorts and the Hotel Collection, two of my favorite American Express programs. The card also gives us lounge access. Now, if you are a fan of the channel, you know how we feel about lounge access. I think it really changes the way we travel, and it makes things much easier and much more pleasurable. The lounge access will include the Centurion Lounge from American Express, Delta Sky Club when traveling on Delta, and it has a priority pass. There are tons of great priority pass lounges in a lot of different airports. As far as more travel perks, the American Express Business Platinum does include a clear credit. We have talked about that on the channel before. I'm not sure if it's worth the entire price of clear, but I do enjoy using it, and I do use it every time it's an option. The card has a $400 yearly Dell credit, which I think most people can find something at Dell that they need. The card also has the $200 airline incidental credit that everyone loathes, but there are plenty of ways to use that, and I normally get full value from that. So that's $600 in credits. Like I said, we're not going to go through every single benefit because that would be a very long video itself, but I do want to mention that this card also comes with a 35% airline bonus when using the American Express travel portal for flights. And really quickly, that is for all business and first class flights, and it is for all classes of flights from your chosen airline. The card also gives the holder hotel status at Hilton and Marriott, which I think most people can get pretty good value out of those statuses. The card obviously has travel insurances and travel perks, and it has no foreign transaction fees. Now, on the channel, we do recommend that if you are traveling to another country, you're traveling overseas, make sure you bring a no foreign transaction fee Visa or MasterCard, because American Express is just not that widely accepted as those cards. Okay, next card we have the American Express Business Gold Card. And this really does seem to be one of the least popular American Express cards. I have it, I get pretty good value out of it. So let's talk about how it brings value to a trifecta. The American Express Business Gold, you can still find a bonus for 90,000 MR points on this card. I think right now the public bonus is 70,000, so still a pretty hefty bonus. And that goes with a pretty hefty annual fee. The card is $295 a year for the annual fee. That is a fairly high premium to hold a credit card, and it is higher than the regular Platinum card. And if you are not familiar with the points structure for the American Express Business Gold Card, it is sort of unique in the American Express ecosystem in that it earns 4 times points on 2 of your highest spending categories. So there are a list of categories. Whichever 2 categories you spend the most in a month, you will earn 4 times points. Now, those categories are airfare, which in this setup we will likely not use. Ad spend, if you are running a small business that requires a lot of ad spend on the internet, on the radio. Computer hardware, software, and cloud systems. A lot of us do have fairly high spends once or twice a year on computer hardware or software. The next category is gas stations. It is not super easy to find a great card with a great multiplier for gas stations. Restaurants, and that includes takeout and delivery and US shipping. So we will talk more about what we will use this card for in the trifecta in the summary. This card also comes with a hotel collection, which you would already have with the Platinum card, but it is worth noting that that is a really nice program American Express has. This card also has travel insurances, and it has no foreign transaction fees. Now, the third card in this trifecta is the glue that kind of holds everything together, and it is the very popular Blue Business Plus. Now, right now, the Blue Business Plus, I can see, has a sign-up offer of 15,000 MR points. So not a huge sign-up bonus, but also no annual fee. This card has 0 annual fee, so there is no point in ever getting rid of it. The card earns 2 points on everything up to $50,000 a year. Now, if that is a problem, if you are a very high spender and $50,000 is not going to be enough on your everything else category, you can get 2 of these cards. Fairly simple, a 3-card trifecta for the business-minded individual. Let's kind of summarize how we would use this trifecta. If you were to get all 3 of these cards fairly quickly, you have the potential to earn 255,000 MR points just in bonuses. Now, I understand that 150K may be difficult to find. You may only get the 120,000 bonus. If with the gold, you may only get the 70,000 bonus. But it still stands to reason that if you got all 3 of these cards, you would earn a substantial amount of membership rewards points just in bonuses. Now, one way to use this trifecta would look something like this. One could get 5 times MR points on flights and hotels. Obviously, they would book that through American Express. You could earn 4 times points on gas purchases, 4 times points on dining, takeout and delivery, and 2 times points on everything else. So this trifecta will generate membership rewards points. And depending on how you value those, I think it is every bit worth the annual fees. Now, let's talk about the annual fees. You are looking right now at $890 in annual fees. And for most of us, that's probably not something we're interested in. But I do think in the first year, the value of the bonuses alone are worth quite a bit more than $890. Now, if we are running a small business or even a medium-sized business, it is worth noting. And before I say this, I do want to convey to you that I am not a tax attorney and I am not a CPA. I'm not an attorney at all. But you can write off business card annual fees as a business expense. So if you are interested in that, that is an option to kind of make that annual fee a little bit more digestible. This trifecta comes with tons of travel perks. lounge access, and the 35% bonus for the airlines by itself can pay for that $890 annual fee. Now, I do want to mention that business cards also do not report to your personal credit. They do not count against you for Chase's 524. And if you do have to carry a balance on any of these cards for, say, startup money or to carry over an inventory expense, there are introductory offers for 0% on some of these cards. So that shouldn't be a problem. Normally, we don't recommend ever carrying a balance on your credit cards, but if you are running a small business, sometimes that makes sense. All in all, guys, I think if you are interested in going down the business card route, I think this is a very good setup for you. I do run this setup myself. I do sort of prefer it to the personal trifecta in a lot of ways, and I do get tons of value from these cards. Now, I also want to remind you guys that the holidays are coming up, and if you are not using a shopping portal, I suggest using Rakuten. With Rakuten, you can choose to earn Amex MR points in lieu of cash back. Now, we do have a link below, and right now, if you use our link, you will get between $30 and $40 cash back in your first order. My question for you guys is, if you have used the American Express travel portal for flights, please give me your opinion on that. And give me your opinion on if you were to gain a 35% bonus, how does that travel portal compare to other travel portals such as Chase or Citibank? And again, guys, if you have stayed all the way to the end, thank you.